And now a very warm welcome for Al Gore and the heroes of our club, who's going to give us some preliminary critical information on how we can get this job done. Al Gore. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Randy, and thank you for all the wonderful work that you do and the folks at the Rainforest Action Network. And I want to thank Green Cities Expo for hosting this and all of you for being here. I am Al Gore. I used to be the next president of the United States. I don't find that particularly funny. I'm gonna skip a lot of introductory comments because I have a lot of pictures to show you. And I want to start by asking you to look at this picture. This was taken on December 24th, 1968. It was the first view any of us had of planet Earth. Another symptom of this same whole system crisis. Well, we've gone to war in the Persian Gulf several times now. We have a balance of trade deficit that is at an all-time record, largely because of the oil. Our economy is being hurt by the spiking price of oil. We're destroying threatening vulnerable ecosystems in the ravenous search for it. And it's deeply dysfunctional. All this debate about the Arctic Reserve, you know, they have to drive over the frozen tundra to get there. It used to be frozen 200 days a year. Now it's frozen only 100 days a year. Soon, they can't even get there. And we have to break out of the madness of suburban sprawl and commuting. Some people 3-4 hours a day. That's part of the same dysfunctional pattern. The fact that families don't have time with one another. Some connections are more direct than others, but the connection between peak oil and global warming is very, very clear. Both of them are very clear messages. They're knocking on our door saying, hey, you got to stop this. It's not working for you anymore. And so we have to go toward efficiency, conservation, renewables, redesign, re-architecture. And so, yeah, I agree with you. that political systems behave according to some of the same laws and principles that govern ecological systems. And sometimes change takes place beneath the surface and isn't apparent until it reaches a tipping point, and then change can occur suddenly. One of the big tipping points occurred in February when Russia ratified Kyoto, which made it legally binding around the world in those countries that have ratified it. So all of the multinational companies that do business in the rest of the world, but are located here, have to suddenly look at their whole cards, because they have to comply with it everywhere else.
Organic food at Gaylord. And I'm Melanie Chang. I'm the director of MatterofTrust.org. Basically, Organics is a local nonprofit where we connect local organic farms with restaurants in the city. And then we also have a website that educates and gives directory information for local residents about where to find organics and, learning about the importance of what you're eating and the environment. And for World Environment Day, we coordinated about 80 restaurants who have special sustainable cuisine menus for World Environment Day to highlight how green, food-wise, San Francisco already is.